welcome you to the south side of Chicago and right field. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Chicago White Sox. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And on the mound now, Davis Martin. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Jake McCarthy, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Hey! Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2. Good eye in that spot. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Hey! South side of Chicago, just getting started here. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Now he steps off, nothing going on at first. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. It's a pitch out. Throw down to second. They're in plenty of time. He's caught stealing. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. He's in there.
Batting third, right fielder, Mickey Moniak.
One down. Mickey Moniak will hit next. Ball. This one smoked on its way out of here. A soaring shot to center. And the Rockies jump in front. It's 2-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Ball, that's inside. That's a ball.
Martin, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
2 down, base is empty. Willie Castro digs in now. That clips the corner. Right side. And that's just foul.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
That completes the strikeout inning over. Rockies edging closer with this shot. And it's 2-zip. We go to the bottom of the first. And towing the slab for Colorado in this one, Michael Lorenzen. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Out to short. Tovar on the run, sends it over to first, and it beats him. What a play.
Batting second, left fielder, Derek Hill.
That one fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel.
Runner on the go, and he can't make the play. Gets off a throw. There's one. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Montgomery.
Tries to back pick him at second, but he's back in time.
You know what I feel like, Boog? I mean, throwing it down to second base, like, honestly, there's only a couple of pitchers that have ever had any success in doing that. It's just really hard to pick somebody off second.
It's a fair point. Man on second, 2 down. Smash to the left side. Tosses to first. That is the inning. Back here on the south side, top of the second, Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. And there's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Check swing didn't go. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air to left center. And there's one away.
Batting 7, first baseman Troy Johnston.
Ahí.
Out to short, Montgomery. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 8, catcher,
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman.
His strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
That clips the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. And that skips in the dirt.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Popped up. And that is that. Here on the south side, bottom of the inning, Austin Hayes steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swing and a miss. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Bunting for a hit. Castro tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
No, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner in a scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Mydra in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Man at second. And a foul ball. This one high in the air to left center. And makes the grab. And there are 2 down. Benintendi to the plate.
Designated hitter, Andrew Benintendi.
And that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Stays alive. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Started after it. Appeal to third. Nope, he held back. Man on second, 2 down. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that one ripped into right. That is the inning. Back at right field, all set for the start of the inning. Adael Amador digging in for the Rockies. Martin back to work.
Hey.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That gets down for a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
The 0-1. That one drifts inside. Breaking ball, and that got him.
That ball got him.
Up next for Colorado, center fielder.
First and second, no outs. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. He's 0 for 1. Gets the bunt down the right side. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Hey.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Bases loaded, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 run's in. And they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Bases loaded now with still nobody out.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Ball, that's out.
Out towards right center field. Acuna has a beat on it. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. Runner in from third to extend their lead. 2 aboard with 1 out. This is Willie Castro. 0 for 1 so far. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Strike 2. Got him looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Shortstop Ezekiel Tovar.
Inside, ball 1.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Tapped softly to the right side, and it goes just foul. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. That one just misses.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and he makes the grab. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the third baseman, Miguel Vargas.
Third baseman, Miguel Vargas.
A changeup missing, and that is ball one.
You know, these White Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
So based on those first pitch numbers and how often they lead to outs, it's easy to see why maybe they should be a little more patient with their approach moving forward.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the White Sox,
Derek Hill steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
Ball.
Ball to strike. Late with the swing there. Vargas over at first with one away.
Ball,
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
up next for the White Sox, first baseman Munetaka Murakami.
Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. Didn't go. Into center and a base hit. And now two aboard. Pushing for more. Pushing his luck.
Hey, he beat it out.
He was all over that one. You often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Comebacker to the mound. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back here on the south side as we go to the top of the fourth. Troy Johnston digging in for the Rockies.
All these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
One up, one down.
Up next for Colorado, catcher Hunter Goodman.
Yep, that ball went
Another
out.
thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense. And when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And a foul ball. This one in the air, center field. Acuna under it. And there's 2 down. Now here is Adael Amador. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Bounce to the right. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Ball, that pitch is up. Outside, that's a ball.
And that one hammered. And that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Here on the south side, ready to go, bottom four. Austin Hayes steps to the plate for the White Sox. Hard hit to right center. And there's one down.
Up next for the White Sox, catcher Kyle Teal.
Aye.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Yeah, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
That's ball two.
Fly ball down the line. McCarthy on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's two down. Chase Mydroff steps to the plate for the White Sox. Fly to left his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The Rockies leading by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And right back to the mound. Sends it to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back at right field. New inning getting started. Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies.
Now pitching for the
White Sox going with a new arm. Tyler Gilbert.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out. All these Rockies really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Over to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Center fielder Britton Doyle.
Just missed.
I say that about the mental edge because on the mound, it's extremely frustrating to not be able to put hitters away, and that's exactly what we've seen here.
1-1 now. Right through there for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. On the ground to third, and he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit. Next for Colorado, Mickey Moniak. He's already homered here in this one.
Hey! Ball that's outside.
Runner takes off. That's it for a strike. Throw saved. That's a stolen base.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead. And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Man at second. And he grounds one to the right side. There's one. To the plate. Can't hang on. He scores. Then it's 5-0.
Colorado, the designated hitter, Jordan Beck.
Ball.
Swings through that one for strike one. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
That's ball two.
In the air, center field. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So now it's the White Sox DH, Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi.
Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
On the ground to the left. Castro sends it to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. So up next for Chicago, Luis Angel Acuna. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 down, nobody on. High fly ball, right field. Brings it in. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here on the south side, top six, Willie Castro digging in. The Rockies.
Hey. No. Inside.
Gilbert, a 6'3" lefty, 225 pounds, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2015. This one in the air. Montgomery settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Up next for Colorado, shortstop Ezekiel Now pitching for the
So they turn things over to the righty, Osvaldo Bido.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Strike two. On the ground to third, Vargas. Throws to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 down, base is empty. Troy Johnston, the next to hit.
Ball one. Ball two.
2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. comes up empty. That's strike two. Just off the outside edge.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Acuna settles under it, and that is that. Here on the south side, well, we go bottom six. Derek Hill steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Derek Hill.
You know, these White Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs. I'd really like to see him make an adjustment. Get more patient and start waiting for that right pitch. Not just the first pitch. I think that could make a big difference in this one.
1-2 now. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And that's the first out.
Next for the White Sox, first baseman Munetaka Murakami. Now pitching for
So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, number 59.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ball one.
The Rockies leading by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Hit hard on the ground to short. And they got him. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox. Colson Montgomery has grounded out a couple of times. This one in the air. Tovar drifts towards it. And that is that. Back at right field, we go to the top of the 7th. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies.
They must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Hit in the air, center field. Acuna under this one. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for Colorado, second baseman Adael Amador.
In there at the knees. And that one fouled off. Sets him down on strikes. Some high cheese for strike 3. Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Shoots a line drive single into right center. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Quick toss to first. McCarthy back in on a dive. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Pitch out, but no action. Again with a pitch out. Now he steps off. Nothing doing. And that's the second disengagement now. McCarthy off of first with 2 away. And now it's even up. Runner on the go. They pitch out. Safe at second with a stolen base. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. Swings and misses, struck him out. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Austin Hayes.
Right fielder, Austin Hayes.
This one smacked out to left center. Base hit, and they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
2-0. In the air to left center. McCarthy on the move. And there's one away. 1 out, man at first. And up next for Chicago, Chase Mydroff.
Chase Mydroff.
Ground ball left side. Castro sends it to first. And 2 away now.
Up next for the White Sox, designated hitter, Andrew Benintendi.
Hey.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. This ball's chopped on the ground. Amador handles, throws to first, and Benintendi is out. That ends the inning. Back here on the south side, we go to the 8th. Mickey Moniak getting ready to hit.
Now pitching for the
Sean
White Sox,
Newcomb taking over on the mound.
15.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Ball 2.
That clips the corner. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Just
Ball
missed.
three.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 1 gone here.
Up next for Colorado, the designated hitter, Jordan Beck.
Fly ball down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, right side. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Willie Castro. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 1. On the ground. Fires to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Here on the south side, down to third baseman, Miguel Vargas.
Third baseman.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Juan Mejia.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well. Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Here's the 2-2. And that's outside. In the air, right side of the infield. Johnston under it. 1 away.
Up next for the White Sox, center fielder Luis Angel Acuna.
This one in the air, center field. That's out number 2. And up next for Chicago, Derek Hill, 1 for 3.
Left fielder Derek Hill.
Ball, that's upstairs. Aye.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Just missed.
That's a great take. Tried to get him to chase just outside the zone, but he wouldn't offer.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back at right field. Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
Now pitching for the
Here's a
White
new
Sox,
pitcher from the pen, number 66.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Swing and a bouncer. Vargas throws to first in time. One pitch and one out.
Up next for Colorado, first baseman Troy Johnston.
Ball one, no strikes.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. The 1-2. Right back to him on the mound. To first, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. In the air, right field, Hayes should have this one, and that is that. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, number 5.
First.
New arm out of the bullpen, Brennan Bernardino.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
That's to third. Castro sends it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the White Sox, shortstop Colson Montgomery.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. And that misses. And it's 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
He caught it behind his back to first, and they get the out. So it's their last chance in this one. Austin Hayes will hit next. And that one cutting but missing down low.
Ball.
The Rockies leading by 5. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And that is the ball game. Lorenzen with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from the south side of Chicago.